Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is your weekly horoscope for Monday the 13th of February going through until Sunday the 19th of February. And the good news is that this certainly isn't going to be a boring week. You're not going to be sitting around doing nothing. There's lots of passion and excitement and intelligence and romance floating around in the atmosphere. So this is a really, really good week. Now on Monday the 13th of February, we've got the moon going into Libra, and that happens at 44 minutes past 8 in the evening, and that's based on London time. And that's a really good sign because the moon is what gives you a sense of ease and comfort. And when it's in Libra, it's all about other people. It's all about building bridges, being genuinely interested in other people, having good conversations, having a nice dialogue between two people instead of just a monologue. And it's very positive and it's very conducive to having a good positive time on that day. So even before Valentine's Day here on Tuesday, get together with your loved one. If you're already planning ahead, Monday is really, really good love and romance wise as soon as this moon goes into Libra. We also have the sun in Aquarius, and that sextiles Saturn in Sagittarius. So it's a really great start to the week. It couldn't be any better getting ready for Valentine's Day here with this moon in Libra. It's an ideal atmosphere for romance and relationships. And also it's very likely that there are some fun and interesting conversations to be had with that sun in Aquarius. So it's not just all fluff and frills and romance and kissing. There's also some genuine interesting stuff going on. Not that the other stuff isn't interesting, but you can talk to each other. You can share ideas and communicate very well. And make yourself understood in a way that comes across as very friendly and accessible and very kind of likable. You can put your best foot forward really on Monday. Now on Tuesday the 14th of February, the actual Valentine's Day here, we've still got the moon in Libra, which is ideal. Couldn't be any better than that. But on this day, the moon in Libra opposes Venus in Aries. And Venus is the planet of love and beauty. And in Aries, it's not ideal because Aries is very forceful and it's very driven and it's very me-oriented. So Venus, the planet of love and beauty here, is kind of heightened a little bit, and she's more intense than she usually would be, and you're very focused on getting your own needs met, okay? So yes, it is great for romance, but with this Venus in the mix, it may be a little bit too much of a good thing, okay? So just try and cool it a little bit and kind of don't jump the person you're on a first date with, especially if you're on a first date. Although that said, it's very likely that the other person may be receptive to that. I mean, there's a lot of passion and sex floating around in the air here today, and it's really Valentine's Day squared. There's a lot of kind of romantic energy floating around. So it's a really good day. Wednesday the 15th of February looks even better though, because we've got the moon opposing Uranus in Aries, and it conjuncts Jupiter in Libra, Jupiter being the good luck planet, also again in Libra, the sign of relationships. The sun in Aquarius trines the moon in Libra, so there's that added element of intelligence here. So this really is the ideal romantic atmosphere. It's less intense than the actual Valentine's Day on Tuesday. So I would suggest that you have an extended Valentine's Day and you do something fun with the one you love on Wednesday as well. It calms down a little bit, and things just couldn't be any more natural and they couldn't go any better than on Wednesday. Now on Thursday the 16th of February, we've got the moon going into Scorpio at 6:42 in the morning, and immediately there's a big shift here. The moon in Scorpio is very different. It's much more intense. It gazes much deeper. It looks much more at the emotional truths of things, and it's much more serious in a way than the moon in Libra. Mercury is in Aquarius. That's very good. That keeps the channels of communications open. And we've got a lot of stuff in Aquarius here at the moment. The sun, Mercury, all of those things are really very, very positive when it comes to communicating in a way that's effective. And, you know, sometimes we have conversations with people and sometimes something is misconstrued, and even if you have good intentions, it doesn't come out right or it doesn't come across the way you would like it to. That's not going to happen this week. You really are able to be very articulate and to present yourself in a way that's very likable. So we've got this Mercury in Aquarius. It sextiles Mars in Aries. Okay, Mars is the archetypal male principle. It's very happy in Aries, but it's like all systems go, and it joins that Venus in Aries, which is like sex and having my needs met, and let's go for it, and let's not doubt anything, and let's not be concerned about anything or have any doubt. It's really all systems go. So you're really kind of like a force to be reckoned with here. So on Thursday, things get even more intense. You may feel very, very clear about what your passions are and what it is you want. So remember that other people have these thoughts for themselves, and be considerate and don't impose yourself too much. Okay, so like if you've gone on a date and it's gone really well, and then the next day you're obsessing about it and you're like, I want to see this person again straight away, and you start ringing them like 10 times during the next day, that other person may be a little bit put off by the level of intensity that you're showing. So just kind of cool it a little bit and just let things take their natural course. If they like you too, I'm sure they'll get in touch with you. And that can be a little bit hard, especially when feelings are so strong. And you're like, oh my God, I like this person so much. I want to be with them all the time. And of course, they'll want 10 calls from me. They'll love it. With Mercury in Aquarius, though, there is a lot of intelligence floating around this week alongside all of this passion and romantic energy, which is really the saving grace, because rather than run away or let those feelings run away with you, you're still going to have your mind going, and it's going to say, you know, is this really a wise thing if I come on so strongly? And that's really what you should rely on. If your thoughts, if your guidance says, okay, just kind of cool it, then trust that, because you know, this doesn't all need to be completed and done in a week. You've got some time here, and it all feels very, very passionate and very, very urgent. On Friday, the 17th of February, we've got the Scorpio moon now squaring Mercury in Aquarius, and it trines Neptune in Pisces. So this is a wonderful day. This embodies really all of the things on a more adult, grown-up level and looking at it in a long-term way. It's passion, it's emotional intelligence, and it even allows you to plan ahead. So the two of you have come together now, and you can, you know, the craziness has passed of the first couple of days of the week here, and you can sit down and you can have a meal and you can talk to each other and really make nice, consistent plans for the future based on all the passion that you did experience earlier in the week. But it's much more kind of long term and focusing on the bigger picture here by the time Friday comes along. So if you're someone who really wants to experience passion, major passion and excitement and all of those wonderful things, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are your days to go for it, because it's really full on. Now on Saturday the 18th of February, we've got the sun going out of Aquarius and it moves into Pisces at 11:32 in the morning. And also on this day, we've got another change. We've got the moon going into Sagittarius at 6:53. So when the sun goes into Pisces, feelings become stronger. In Aquarius, it's very kind of intelligent, it's considerate, it's humanitarian, it's focused on facts and figures. In Pisces, it's very much about what I feel. It's also much more considerate and much more selfless. So we've got a conflict here because we've got Mars and Venus both still in Aries, which is me all day long, and now the sun in Pisces, it puts the brakes on that a little bit. So you may feel a little bit confused, you know, should I be selfless and considerate, or should I just get my own needs met here all the time? So get ready for that. It's almost like, you know, driving a car at 80 miles an hour and then suddenly hitting the brakes and completely stopping. It's like, what just happened? So on a side note as well, with the sun in Pisces, if you're prone to addictions or if you have had addiction issues in the past, really get disciplined on your program, with your program now during this period while the sun is in Pisces, because the sun in Pisces heightens the emotions, and people who have addictions don't necessarily enjoy feeling their feelings, especially if they're unpleasant feelings. And the solution to those feelings is then to take something, to take a pill or to smoke something or to drink something or whatever it is. So if you're on a program, really be disciplined about it so that you can keep that emotional equilibrium going. That's so important. Now finally, on Sunday, the 19th of February, we've got the Sagittarius moon squaring this sun in Pisces. So this is a wonderful day to kind of brainstorm and to dream about the future. It's also a good day to book a holiday or to have a short weekend getaway. So this is another way of extending that Valentine's Day on Tuesday, and there's really a lot of opportunity to have wonderful, intimate moments with someone that you care about and to really just have a fantastic time of it. So it looks like an amazing week. It looks like a very personal week. I hope you are out there. I hope you're dating. If you're seeing someone, good for you. It really is an ideal week to kind of share those really beautiful, intimate moments with someone else and to have a wonderful time doing it. So I hope you have a great week. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading with me. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I will speak to you next week.